hard to explain the sense of bewilderment one feels on seeing the open sore of Belfast for the first time. For anybody, it's an unforgettable experience. For another Irishman, it's choking in a way that only someone brought up on a diet of heroes and history can understand. Whatever romantic notions you had, whatever childhood ideology about a united Ireland, turns sour in the face of this ghastly inhumanity. Although it's probably the starkest human situation you've ever seen, you're dazed by the unreality of it all. One minute you're riding along in a Saracen armoured car, knowing that out of all this great city of Belfast, the vehicle you're riding in is a target for gunmen, booby-trap bombs, even Russian rockets. That's not fanciful. It's happened, and it continues to happen. Next, by yourself, you're walking along the dreaded Falls Road, where death is never more than a whisper away, half protected by the thin fabric of neutrality accorded to the journalistic profession, even by the gunmen. You can't see them, but they know your every movement, who you are, what you're doing here, even where you're staying. The danger is a thing you can feel with a sense you didn't know you had. It's a prickly, light-headed awareness. It suddenly occurs to you that in a strange kind of way, you're excited by it. But it's the kind of excitement that makes some people laugh at news that's just too awful to grasp. You see street after street of bombed-out, bricked-up houses, and the thought occurs to you that it never looked as bad as this on television. You look inside and see that the living room, where whole families, maybe 10, maybe 16, were born, grew up and died, is only 8 feet by 6 feet. And you remember the army officer who said that if he was born in conditions like these, he'd probably have been in the IRA himself. Half-remembered public house arguments about the best solution to the Ulster problem echo derisively around your head as you walk across the peace line, a mile of corrugated sheets, brick walls and barbed wire that uncomfortably keep two strongly Christian communities from spilling each other's blood down the Shankill Road, and half-remembered childhood hatreds of redcoats and black and tans as you're searched by a British soldier. But there's no hatred now. Of all the unfortunate people in this sorry city, he's risking most to gain least. All you're left with as you walk around is a lot of disjointed mental cameos, little crystallized observations that say small things about a situation where big things are impossible. Like the man in the Belfast pub, oblivious through much familiarity to the crouching soldiers with their rifles round the door, who told me, "The big killer now, you know, is white bread. They've taken all the wheat germ out of it." In a frighteningly resilient kind of way, life goes on. Not despite the gunmen and the hatred and the torn and broken bodies, but with them. That, as an Irishman, is what disturbs me most of all.